Hi everybody, welcome back to the Chuck on Leadership podcast. Today we're going to be talking about the 4 basic principles of leadership. And so let me outline those. So number 1, leaders own their own development. Number 2 is leaders never stop learning. Number 3 is leaders build other leaders. And then lastly, we are all leaders. So today in the podcast, I wanted to talk a little bit about the last one that I mentioned. We are all leaders. So to me, this really speaks to the fact that each one of us are born as a natural leader. So what does that mean? I guess what it means is that each one of us has to show up and lead ourselves, whether we choose to do that with intention or not. The moment that we emerge into this world, on some level, we lead ourselves day to day. At first, it relies a lot on our parents and the people around us to take care of us, but the whole point of growing up is to develop your own ability to lead yourself, to take care of yourself, to feed yourself, to clothe yourself, to find a job, to create purpose and meaning in your life, to earn a living. And hopefully, as your life progresses, perhaps you can lead yourself into a family situation and you have others that depend on you as a leader. My point is, we are all leaders. So why not show up with intention to lead ourselves to the best possible outcome every single day? I think about an example of a really good individual leader, and I think about Rosa Parks. So some of you may know Rosa Parks' story. In 1955, she was in Alabama, and she was on a bus sitting in the colored section, as they call it at the time, because segregation was still alive in the U.S. and the South. And as the bus filled up, the white people section became overcrowded, and the bus driver asked Rosa Parks to give up her seat in the colored section so that a white person could sit there, basically telling her that she had to step aside for someone who was more superior. And so on that moment in time, Rosa Parks showed up to lead herself to be a figure of controversy. She refused to give up her seat, and because of that, she sparked a different chapter, a whole new chapter in the U.S. civil rights movement. She propelled herself onto a leadership stage that allowed her story to be told over and over again, and in fact be tried in the court system. There was a level of success that happened because she took the hard road there. It would have been easy just to get up and give up your seat and kind of comply with those silly and backward rules about segregation. But she made a different choice. She led herself differently that morning, and as a result, through that one seemingly small but courageous action, she changed the whole world. She certainly changed America, and she added very greatly to the civil rights movement and the outcome of all of that in terms of American and world society. So, I mean, that's one example of a truly great leader. And so she was not leading thousands and thousands of people as some other leaders are. She just chose to show up differently on that day and to make a difference in the situation that she found herself in. And so when I think about the statement that we are all leaders, really, I mean, I guess that that refers to the way that we show up to lead ourselves every day. The choices that we make that seem so small in the moment, but have such an outcome on the people around us, the communities that we live in, the team that we belong to, or maybe the whole world. Who knows? The whole point is it begins with us. It begins with our ability to act with intention and to make the choice to do the right thing, or to take the hard road, or to not give up, whatever that may be. So I just encourage everybody, think about that. What does it mean to be a leader? And are we really all born leaders? Are we really all leaders of ourselves first? I suggest that we are. And I think if you think about that for a while, maybe the way that you act and the things that you do on a day-to-day basis will change. Maybe they'll change for the better. Anyway, let me leave you with those thoughts. I like that value, and I'm very happy to start with that one. We are all leaders. So I look forward to talking with you more in future, and thanks for tuning in. Bye for now.